charities that I can do and are close to the heart, I do it. This is what I open up the trunk and I pull out the lame jokes.
Peter was a really funny guy. Over the years of working with Peter, what did he teach you or tell you about comedy?
Well, I said this many times, so I'll say it again. You know, when I met Peter, I was just had a stand-up. I was just a stand-up, and here I was on this TV show, and I met Peter, and he was, you know, he was kind of a legend already. As far as I was concerned, he was an actor, and I was intimidated. And on the first day of rehearsal, I really hadn't said much to him. And in between one of the scenes, I found myself standing in front of him, and he just looked at me and he said, and at the time I didn't know what it means. I probably still don't know what it means, but I kind of knew what the gesture meant. But he said to me, he goes, it's just like water, just let it flow. And, you know, I knew it was one of these actory things, but I kind of got it, you know. But he kind of, in his way, he let me know that I didn't have to be he was my friend, you know, and he was taking me in. And yeah, I guess I kind of get what that means, you know, now, years later, just to kind of let it flow. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do.
What are some of your favorite memories of working with him, or one that stands out in particular?
Well, that was it, when we did that. You know, there are many with Peter. He was a guy he was kind of a renaissance man. He was kind of everything to everybody. He would talk politics with Patty. You know, he could talk art with Doris, and then he would dumb it down for me, and we'd talk about sports and Hooters. The place.
Oh, the place, not
yes,
the...
Yes. But I mean, one thing in the beginning, I remember when we were staying in the same apartment complex. We were both from New York, and my family was in New York, his family was in New York in year one. And so we would go out on the weekend. He would show me, I didn't know anything, and we'd go to a restaurant. He said, come to the restaurant. This restaurant's cool. There'll be a lot of celebrities there. And we would go there, and then he would be like the celebrity that everybody would come up to. He was the guy, yeah. So, you know, it was just a lot of those kind of gestures I remember from him, you know, yeah.
It's a wonderful thing. Coming out in support of his foundation tonight, what kind of comedy are you going to be doing on stage tonight? Do you have anything to do, I talked to Carlos Mencia earlier, do you have anything to do with all the folks who are out here tonight? Dana Carvey?
Do I have anything to do with them?
Yeah.
Dana Carvey, when I was doing stand-up and just doing stand-up, and that was my living, and I had gotten the HBO Young Comedian special, and this is, man, I guess it was 18 years ago. And he was the host.
I remember that, by the way.
Do you really?
Yeah.
It was myself, Judd Apatow, Janine Garofalo, Bill Bellamy, I believe, and I forget who the other, might have been Andy Kindler also. And Dana Carvey was the host. And, you know, I was in awe of him then. I haven't seen him in a while, and I know he's still out doing stand-up, so I'm excited to go see him.
He's really funny. Talked to him about 20 minutes ago. He had a lot of nice things to say about you.
Did he really? Yeah. Well, we all do that. You know how that is.
He does an impression of you. I hope he does it.
That's kind of hack to do me now. It's kind of too easy. Yeah.
He does you as Barack Obama. Yeah, you seem. It's kind of a Barack Obama, Romano kind of thing.
A hybrid?
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
Why?
I don't know why. I think he's just doing both of you badly.
You know, I got to perform at the inauguration at one of the balls because apparently Mrs. Obama is a big fan of the show, and when I saw her, she said, Phil Rosenthal, sorry, she said that, she pointed to Obama and said, he's Raymond, he's just like Raymond. I said, holy crap, I voted for him already, if I would have known that. Yeah.
And your show is coming out for a second season pretty soon. What can we expect from that?
Men of a certain age, it's old men stories. So there'll be a lot of rashes and ointments. You know, it's just me, myself, Andre Brown, and Scott Bakula, and we're just trying to make our way, you know, as we reach this point in our life where we wonder, you know, what's next. Yeah, it's a lot of knee pads and, you know, Ben Gay. We gotta go?
Thank you. Thank you.